Well, hello everybody. It is a beautiful day today, and I thought we'd take a look at the shame that has been revealed by spring in my garden. I clearly didn't do enough cleanup, so let's just take a quick look at that, and then we'll get to seeing what's in the dungeon. So all over the place by the garden here, we've got piles of dead squash leaves and vines, and then of course there's some Brussels sprouts in the bunker garden here that just kind of got flopped there when we harvested them this winter. Still got all my little corn stalks sticking up and everything. Got a lot of work to do, but a long time before I can actually plant anything outside. These are the last of the tomatoes. They actually lived until like November or something. I was quite surprised by that. It's that instant corn patch. This did not do terribly well. Did terribly. We'll just skip the well. But, you know, whatever. It's spring. I get to start again. It's my second year here. Second season here anyway. More corn stalks. So I got a much better idea about what's going on. Seriously thinking about doing this original garden section with just peppers this year because it's kind of the best light. Because those trees really kind of mess with me more than a little bit. Gonna get them down soon. Was hoping to get them down this winter, but you know, things happen. People are busy. And I don't have a chainsaw, so I have to count on people. Here we've got the cabbage, which clearly did not survive the winter. And over here, we've got the kale. Now, this is probably not going to be pretty, I don't think. Beside it, we can see this one here, which I'm pretty sure that's dead. Might still have some green on it, but that's just because it froze that way. Let's look under the water jug here. That is definitely a dead kale, so that didn't work. Let's check over here underneath the milk crate. And again, that really looks like more dead kale. But I'm not terribly surprised because when things started to thaw, this flooded. All of these little garden beds look like I had finally built some koi ponds, well, dug some koi ponds. And the biggest lesson of this winter, I think, is if I'm gonna overwinter stuff, it's gonna have to be in the bunker or some other raised bed. So yeah, educational experience as always. Moving forward, learning as I grow. Nothing new there. Sure is nice to be able to do a quick update out in the sunshine though. Yeah, so let's head downstairs into the dungeon and see how things are growing along there. So down here in my little corner of the dungeon that I'm turning into my indoor garden space, I guess it's officially turned into my garden space at this point, but anyway, these pepper starts, some of them are actually looking pretty decent. Like this one here, this is one of the, I believe it's a Trinidad Congo. It's got some nice size to it. The trick will be, of course, remembering to put them somewhere they can harden off properly. But there's another Trinidad Congo doing quite well. Got two big sun habaneros right here. Not looking super fantastic, but certainly not looking anything like what I had going last year. So that's pretty exciting to me. I got a ladybug that just dived out and hid under the leaf on that Bahuchaloka yellow, basically yellow ghost there. This one's got some nice size to it. Got a bit of an infestation going on. This leaf is tragically curling up on me. But that's life. I'm sure it'll be fine in the long run. These Chinese 5-color peppers here starting to get some flowers on the very top, so I'm not sure if I'm going to cut those off or just leave them. Half tempted to just leave them, but with these ones that are going outside, I'm sure that's not a good idea. Got 4 reapers and cups that are doing alright there. The one in the Euro grower seems to be doing alright there. This tomato though, that's crazy. Definitely growing nice and tall. Definitely growing towards the light. Not looking so hot down at the bottom. Kind of looks like it's dried out, but it's in a hydroponic garden, so I don't see how that could happen, really. Got these 2 crimson reds here. They've got some flower starts on them. Unfortunately, the ones that had opened up on here ended up falling off. I thought I had hand pollinated them well, but maybe not. Got this Antoi Sweet. It's almost ready to open that flower for me, so that'll be nice. Let's see what else here. We've got those 2 yellow fatales kind of hanging out in the hydroponics here. Another one of those situations of I probably should spread these out. And actually, I guess, because I've got an open spot there, I will eventually spread them out, and I'll just split them up there. So that'll be good. Got this shishito, it's kind of going crazy off to the side. Then down here we've got that chicken bucket with the 2 crimson reds in it. Change my angle so we can get a look at those roots here. Had to move my little tray of habanero seedlings off to the side. Still got 21 of the 24 that I put in there, so that's not bad. It's not bad. And they're coming along fairly well, I think, for no overhead light. So that'll be good. Might get some habs this year. But we were going to look at the roots in that crack key style pepper over here. So we'll just scan across the floor, and here we are. Oh, there's a nice little flower on there. Going to be opening up soon. Hopefully that one will actually become fruit for me. But that looks great to me. How's the water level in there? Could possibly use a topping up, but it doesn't look like it's dead out of water by any means. Nice roots on that one as well. So I'd have to say this is definitely working for me this time around. Very exciting. Love these particular peppers. Such a nice deep rust color they add to a dried pepper powder. So yeah, obsessed with these for their color dried. I don't even know what that says there, but anywho, over here on the shelf we've got some really nice looking young pepper plants, I think. This is one of the billy goats back here. That's the chocolate moruga over here. It's ahi penic, I believe. Ahi verde over here, but it's doing the same thing as the shishito. It kind of just went way off to the side before it decided to finish growing. And what is this in the corner here hiding on me? Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. So not looking too terribly bad. Look at these eggplant starts. Much better than the ones I had going last year. It'd be really nice to actually get some eggplants out of the garden this year. There's the El Oro de Ecuador pepper. A couple of the Weary peppers. That one's doing nice. This Weary is here. It's just looking fabulous. Look at those leaves. Beautiful leaf on that. And under the shelf, we got the assorted peppers and eggplant of the LED strip lights. Now, the Black Beauty eggplant under this light does seem to be doing a little bit better than the light above it there, but it's that difference in the Kelvin temperatures. So a little Charleston pepper here and Carbonero. That's doing alright. Another ahi variety, the ahi calabazo. Not looking too bad. Trinidad small cherry here. And somewhere around here I've got that Naga black right here. This one is kind of split on the top and looks like it might be thinking about putting on flower starts, but I think I'll be clipping them off at that one. It's the only one of that variety I've got going, so it will be heading outside, I think. Got a nice looking little MOA Scotch bonnet here. Good little start, good little start. So all in all, I'm very pleased with how this spring is coming along for my pepper starts and my assorted plant starts, I guess, at this point. We got the tomatoes down here. Sure, it's not a 100% amazing success rate, and I don't have the most beautiful plants on the internet, but you know what? That's not what I'm really in this for. I'm in this to have better starts for a better garden for our family. So, yeah. Here's our little ladybug back again. Now that it thought I was done, came out to have a little bit of a munch. Enjoy those aphids. They're all for you. So basically things down here are still doing pretty well. I mean, I've got a lot of starts that I need to get going. A lot of varieties that I really want to have, well, good harvests of, that I don't even have planted yet. So there's clearly a lot to do. But I still got time. I got like 8 weeks, give or take, until I can plant outside, and that's not so bad as far as getting plants started. So yeah, gonna have to get on that this week though, I think. So hopefully next week when we check in, I'll have some more varieties to show you that I've got started, and if not, well, that's just the shame of it all, isn't it? Alright, I will see you guys next week. Take care, have a great time, and yeah, just go out there and have yourselves a fabulous week until I see you next. Bye.